All right, what we're going to talk about right now is reserving your URL for your website. Now, we talked, there's another video here in the members area about naming your business, but naming your business and picking your URL aren't the same thing because your URL, it has to have a little bit of relevance for the search engines. I mean, the only reason we have a website is really to get the attention of people when they're doing searches, when they're conducting searches on the web. Um, some people that see your advertising, that find your business card or your brochure, they will be visiting your site directly um, from a listing of your website. For example, if someone sees an ad and it has your web address there, they're going to want to visit your ad. But for the most part, I mean, something that's really overlooked is how many people are going to find your site through searching in the search engines. I mean, it's just really a huge number of people that are going to do that. So when you're naming your business, that's the goal. So a few things to remember. Again, in terms of being found in the search engines, I'm just going to, for example, I'm going to type in Philadelphia personal training. I'm going to let that sit here on the screen, and then I'm just going to finish my thought. That when it comes to being found in the search engines, what really matters is the content on your site. For example, if I was a Philadelphia personal trainer and my site it just said Philadelphia personal training everywhere. If I mentioned it in almost each paragraph, if I mention it in almost each testimonial, on every page, in every blog post, if a lot of the page titles, the title tags, these are all things that we talk about in the manual and as part of this package, as part of your um, licensing package. We're going to do all that for you in terms of tagging and titles. So I mean, that's obviously very important. That's I would even say that's the most important thing. Also, the links that you have going back to your site, as long as they have the area or the keywords that you're trying to rank for. For example, I'd want any uh, link pointing back to my website if I was a Philadelphia personal trainer. I would want it to say Philadelphia personal training. But that being said, Google also gives some value to the name that you choose for your business. Um, I mean, their purpose is to give the most relevance. Their purpose is to have the search result be the most relevant for the keyword that is typed in. So having those keywords in your actual URL is to your benefit. So if you were a Philadelphia personal trainer, I mean, your three keywords are Philadelphia and personal training, obviously. So you would want as many of these keywords in your URL as possible. I mean, the best name to choose would be philadelphiapersonaltraining.com. That's probably taken. And putting dashes between the words, even though that might not be taken, for example, Philadelphia personal training, even though that might not be taken, dashes are usually a little too cumbersome when people are searching or typing things in. It's generally something that's frowned upon. So what you would want to do then is find a name that did have as many of these keywords as possible. For example, if you named your business having something to do with Philadelphia, um, I don't know, Philadelphia Fitness, Philly Fitness, that would be a good name, and then a good URL would be Philly Fitness Personal Training. Or even if it was phillyfitness.com, Google recognizes the word fitness as related to personal training. They have a relationship index. So that does carry some weight and some relevance, and it will help you out. But if you named it after yourself, if your business was called John Doe or Jane Doe Personal Training, that's fine because you still see two of the keywords in there. If it was called Jane Doe Training, that's also fine. If it was called Jane Doe Fitness, not as good, but still not bad. So just right there, you see some of the importance of getting your keywords into your URL. And again, even if I named my training business something totally different, I would still probably want PhiladelphiaPersonalTraining.com if it was available, which I mean, I'm almost 100% certain that it's not. But you get the idea that if you had the three keywords one after another .com, I mean that would be a 10 out of 10. But you want to get as close to that as possible. Now I'm going down here, and we see that the all of the searches over here, the people bidding for the keywords, none of them. Obviously, most trainers know nothing about marketing, so none of these guys have the words Philadelphia or personal training um, in their URL. Now, if we go to the natural searches, we'll see here train with Rob. He has the word train in there, and you see his keyword, his title tag, Philadelphia personal trainer. I mean, this guy knows what he's doing. We see the number two result, personal trainer, Philadelphia dash personal training. So again, this person knows what they're doing too, and we saw with Train with Rob, they had the word personal trainer in there twice. And again, we'll be doing that for you um, with um, with your licensing package. We'll be doing that for you. And again, Real Fitness Personal Training, Philadelphia Personal Trainer. I mean, see, everybody here knows what they're doing, and we see this guy right here just totally stuff the title tag with their term. So we see here for Philadelphia, no one is really using the term Philadelphia personal trainer. Now we see it down here for the number 10 result. It's PhiladelphiaPersonalTrainer.com, and it's in the number 10 spot. Now this person might be doing a few things wrong, or just not the biggest player, not the most visited player, don't have the most links. Their website may be relatively new. There could be a lot of reasons why they're number 10, but hey, they're in the top 10, so that is worth something. We see here a city search result is the number 9 result, and Philly personal training right there. All right, so that was just a little info on keeping on naming your domain name, on picking your domain name for your website, and there's just more info on the startup phase right here in the members area. All right, bye bye.